Myaamia akolaye. This blanket was likely made by Unzajinikwa and Kikinekishwa for their mother Makunzikwa. All three women are shown in this painting by George Winter. Makunzikwa, Frances Slocum, was an American by birth who was captured as a child in Pennsylvania. As an adult, she married Shipakana, a Myaamia headman. Her older daughter, Kikinekishwa, Nancy Bruyette, is facing forward in the painting. Makunzikwa's younger daughter, Unzajinikwa, Jane Slocum Bundy, faces away because she refused to allow the artist George Winter to take a sketch of her. However, we can see Unzajinikwa in this photo. Unzajinikwa's wrap skirt has approximately 40 layers of ribbon, which were cut, folded, and sewn into wonderfully complex patterns. Sadly, many of the details in this pattern are lost due to the graininess of the image. For this photo, she also tied a wearing blanket around her waist, similar to the one in the case. These three women, Unzajinikwa, Kikinekishwa, and their mother Makunzikwa, probably worked together on many pieces of ribbon work in their lifetimes. The wearing blanket in this case is probably the product of their work. A wearing blanket such as this could be worn in a variety of ways. By doubling over the top portion of the material where the buttons stop and draping it over the wearer's shoulders, over one shoulder and pinned under the armpit, or wrapped around the waist and folded at the belt line. The brown ribbons on this shawl were originally black, but have faded. The underlying wool appears as the central line of black diamonds on the bottom. It is by looking at details like this, as well as the stitching on the back of the pieces, that we were able to learn that most ribbon work is done from the center out. The silver buttons forming two different repeating patterns are now tarnished, but at the time of making would have glittered in the sunlight. This beautiful shawl underwent conservation in 2008, and if you look closely, you can see new, pre-tarnished buttons and stitching repair on some ribbons.